do I want to go into nursing? Do I want to be a doctor? What is that decision making process? Was that hard for you or was it pretty easy to figure it out?
I don't think it was that easy because I think so. The reason I was set on pre med over anything else is because I probably had a misconception about what doctors actually do day in and day out. And the same goes for nurses. So I was basing like what I wanted to do as far as career off of that misconception. And it took being in that environment, volunteering and doing OB surgical tech work, working in a labor and delivery unit. It took having that experience and realizing that the pre-med route, going to medical school, that is not for me. I had the opportunity to shadow a couple of doctors while I was in high school. It was a little window, a little limited about what doctors do, but then they did kind of explain to me like what all these other doctors do, like in different specialties and all that. And I'm like, at the time I was like, this sounds kind of cool. I can do that. I went to school, everything was going okay. And then I went and did that volunteer work in the PACU. And I was seeing that the patients were coming from the OR. I would rarely see the doctors afterwards. I would always see the nurses and the techs. At that point, it took me going through this volunteer work and going through surgical tech and then actually working and just observing the different roles. And it took years for me to realize, that route was not for me. Because even after I finished surgical tech and I was working in OB, I still wanted to go to medical school. But after working in OB for 2 years, after about 1 year, I was like, I need another path.